America, the other day, my young boy Dylan Smith hit me up. Shout out Dylan. Uh, he's a Laker fan, as am I. But he hit me up and sent me a YouTube video entitled 10 Minutes Straight of Russell Westbrook Shooting Bricks. Funny moments of Westbrook. And he followed that up with the text saying, "You can't tell me this man ain't trash." Dylan's sentiments have been shared by many people on social media. You'll find Westbrook trending quite often during Laker games, after Laker games. You've seen in big sports media, some of these big ass personalities like Skip Bayless, who's probably the chairman of the Russell Westbrook Hater Association. That motherfucker, they'll be hating on some everybody on. But it's personal with Westbrook. I've told y'all that when it comes to Skip Bayless. But you've seen this sentiment out there, okay? Well, my young boys talking about a lot of motherfuckers been feeling that way about Russ. But I haven't seen anybody in big sports media really go to bat for the man, really forcefully. I haven't seen it. Really forcefully defend this man. Really forcefully give this man the defense that he deserves as a future first ballot Hall of Famer, former MVP, a two-time scoring champ, a numerous time assist champ. I haven't seen anybody really defend this man as he deserves. So today, America, I take it upon myself, pro bono, to give Russell Westbrook a proper defense. The Constitution of the United States of America tells you that you are entitled to a defense. And I shall provide that for him. So in this case of the people versus Russell Westbrook, I will be defending him. I am Johnny Cochran Jr. I can barely see about these motherfuckers. Hold on. My apologies, Your Honor. But let's look at this. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Mr. Russell Westbrook has been blamed for everything but the war between Russia and Ukraine. But you see, there's a history of this happening with LeBron James teammates. We've seen teammates of LeBron James be slandered savagely on social media and by big media. Your Honor, I would like to add this evidence to the record. During LeBron James's first run in Cleveland, to this day, people just act like everybody who he was hooping with was just god awful. That they just was trash. But he did play with Mo Williams. Mo Williams had 3 straight seasons of averaging more than 17 points a game. 2 of those were in Milwaukee before he hooped with LeBron. When he got with LeBron in 2009, he averaged 17.8 points per game while shooting 44% from trade ball, 91% from the line, and was an all-star that year. Is he a Hall of Famer? No. But Mo Williams just wasn't trash in this league, America. And I'm not just saying that because he's the current head coach of Jackson State University. I'm saying that because the man was not trash. Okay? Zydrunas Ilgauskas was a 2-time All-Star in Cleveland. 1 time before he played with LeBron, 1 time with LeBron. For context, Michael Jordan never played with a all-star center. Can I offer you Dave Corzine? Anybody? Bill Cartwright? Bill Winnington? Luke Longley? But Big Z has been besmirched by history like he accomplished nothing in his career. Other more notable examples of this slanderous behavior, the slanderous rhetoric that LeBron's teammates endure have been seen in examples like Chris Bosh in Miami. Chris Bosh, who was a perennial all-star, a 20-10 guarantee, write it down, every game, pretty much every year in Toronto. Had to really convert his game in Miami and become a stretch four and just focus on defense to the point where people start saying he was trash when really he was sacrificing. Kevin Love, who was a perennial all-star, perennial all-NBA type of guy, a guaranteed 20-10, maybe 20-14 when he was in Minnesota. Got with the Cavs, sacrificed for the team, became a stretch four. They went to numerous finals, but he got slammed for it individually. People called him trash. Jay Crowder was a role player who did play with LeBron in Cleveland. I remember when Jay Crowder and little Isaiah Thomas came over there. There was a whole bunch of guys, and they ended up shipping them out. Whole thinking Jay Crowder was trash. What'd he do? He out there with the Suns, a great role player. Think he made a stop in Utah. Was a solid role player. In LA, Lonzo Ball, whose shot was fucked up now. That motherfucker had that bitch over here. But did he get a chance to just grow? Like, goddamn. Brandon Ingram, did they get a chance to grow? Kyle Kuzma, every damn time they played, it was trending. Trade Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green got death threats. Danny Green, who had made all these damn threes for the Spurs and was known as a 3-and-D guy, was getting death threats while playing alongside LeBron Raymond James Sr. So this is nothing new. This is nothing new. Okay? If you play with LeBron, the heat is going to be on you. He's the face of the league in the social media era. So everything is scrutinized. Has millions and millions and millions and millions of fans, many of whom think he is the greatest player of all time. So they think if he fails, it can't be him and has to be somebody else. So it comes with it. But here's the truth, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Here's the truth about why the Los Angeles Lakers failed to even make the play-in tournament. Number one, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is supposed to be Giannis. Anthony Davis is supposed to be the one who's running this league now. Anthony Davis can score on all three levels. Anthony Davis can handle the ball for a big man. Anthony Davis is a stellar defender. It's supposed to be his league. If you had asked people years ago, whose league will it be? Giannis or Anthony Davis? They would have looked at you like you're fucking crazy. And said, what kind of question is that? Anthony Davis was arguably the best player on the Lakers 2020 championship team. He led that team in every major statistical category other than assists that year. But what was he last year? Charles Barkley would say street clothes. That's number one reason the Lakers did not do well. No matter what y'all say, Brun is not in his prime anymore. That is a disrespectful comment to LeBron to say he's still in his prime. LeBron in his prime could go get you 30, 35, 40 while playing clamp defense. He used to be like that. Now he plays one way. Now he can still go get you 30. He averaged 30 last year, but sometimes he might not get back on defense now. Sometimes he might not make that rotation to that shooter out there. Okay? He just not gonna do that. Sometimes. Okay? And the man going on 38 years old. I get it. I understand it. That shit get tough. So it ain't his fault. He's supposed to be able to hand that bitch off to Anthony Davis at this age. But AD wasn't there for him. So that's reason number one, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Anthony Davis was hurt. That's reason number one that the Lakers didn't make the play-in tournament. Number two, LeBron said, at least by reports, LeBron said that he wanted to play off the ball. America, that's why a Lakers fan like myself was excited when we got Russell Westbrook, because I was thinking, okay, Anthony Davis is going to be the one guy. Russell Westbrook will be able to run the point. LeBron James is very versatile. He's 6'9", listed at 250, 260. I say 280. He's a big motherfucker. You can play him in the post. You can play him at the elbow. He can do numerous things. He ain't just got to have the ball like that to be effective. So Russ can be Russ. Bron can do other things in his advanced age. AD can still do his thing and then be the anchor of the defense. Oh my God, this shit gonna be great. God damn it, I wish. LeBron still had the ball in his hand. And LeBron having the ball in his hand is a great option. Great option. Really, the man is a point guard. But you can't have two of them motherfuckers. Two ball dominant point guards. That shit don't work. If LeBron got the ball in his hand, goddamn it, what the fuck is Russ doing? Russ can't do that. Russ is not his game is not versatile like Bron's. He needs the ball. Some players need the ball. He's one of those guys. He can't stand in no corner. They're not finna guard that. He can't just stand on the wing. They're not finna guard that. He needs the ball. He needs to be involved in screen roll actions. He needs to be able to push the basketball and have motherfuckers filling the lane. He needs all that. Bron like to control pace and be strategic and break your ass down and seek out the mismatch and then attack that. That shit didn't go well together. So all these motherfuckers in big media saying that Russell Westbrook refused to accept his role. I counter and say he doesn't have the prerequisite skills to accept that role, to play off ball. He doesn't have those skills. So if you're asking a player to do something he's incapable of doing, that's bad coaching. For fans to expect a player to do something that they are incapable of doing, that shows you don't know ball. So with LeBron not moving off ball and keeping the ball in his hands, that showed that it didn't fit. That's number two. Number three. Third point. I've given you the top two reasons that the Lakers missed the play-in. But let's just move to another point, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Motherfuckers act like Russell Westbrook averaged 10 points and 4 assists last year. This motherfucker averaged 18.5 points per game and 7.1 assists. I'm not going to mention the rebounds. I told y'all how I feel about NBA rebounds. You ain't got to even box out no more. Just be out there. You're going to get the rebound, okay? But 18.5 points per game, 7.1 assists. From a dude that's supposed to be your third guy. Pretty damn good numbers. Them pretty damn good numbers. Okay? And people act like when the man goes and gets a triple-double, that hurts winning, that he doesn't win with that. Russell Westbrook has a stellar record when he gets a triple-double. And I'm glad that his brother or somebody that his kinfolk, I think this is his brother, pointed this out on Twitter recently, okay? He pointed out that, well, he quote tweeted this. This is actually Basketball Forever that shared this, okay? Says that Russell Westbrook has a 73.7 win percentage when recording a triple-double. He's 143-51. What the hell is Skip Bayless and others talking about? That the man is just trying to simply stat pad. God damn it, him getting a triple-double been helping the winning. But that goes against their narrative. That goes against the narrative. I hear some say that the man has forgotten how to play basketball, that he might be out of the league soon. Just in the previous season, before joining the Los Angeles Lakers, the man averaged 22 points per game and 11.7 assists, which led the league. He damn near made the All-NBA third team that year. Just the previous season. He had more votes for the All-NBA team than James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Ben Simmons, and even Trae Young. For context and for comparison, in Magic Johnson's last MVP season, which was 1990, Magic averaged 22.5 points and 11.5 assists. Again, so in the year before joining the Lakers, Russell Westbrook had 22 a game, 11 assists, roughly 11.7. You can round up, say 12 assists. Magic Johnson in his last MVP season had similar numbers. Now, I am not saying that Russ is Magic or that those seasons were comparable, because in Magic's that masterful year from Magic was more efficient. Magic for his career was more efficient. Magic just for his career was a matchup nightmare. And he's a better leader. He's one of the best leaders of all time. That team, if I'm not mistaken, led the league in wins that year. And he was a driving force today. He led his team in scoring and assists. Okay. But my point is, motherfuckers acting like this man just don't know how to play basketball, rather than him coming to the Lakers with LeBron just being a bad fit. Okay? Shit. The year before that, so the numbers I just gave you, that was the 2021 season, okay? In the 2020 season, he did make the All-NBA third team, and he averaged 27 points per game and 7 assists. So what seems like the outlier here? What seems to be more logical? That the man is trash, as he doesn't know how to play basketball, or that he doesn't fit with the Los Angeles Lakers, that he doesn't fit more specifically with LeBron James. Now, I know detractors going to bring up the turnovers. And Russ has always been a high turnover guy. That's true. Last year, he averaged 3.8 turnovers per game. For his career, he averages 4.1. So actually, last year was better than his career mark. However, you may be shocked to find This man didn't lead the league in turnovers per game last year. He didn't. Luka, Harden, Trae Young, and the back-to-back MVP Jokic all averaged more turnovers per game than Russ. When it comes to all time, Russ is the leader in turnovers per game. Okay? That's something you don't want to be the leader in, but he is that with 4.1. But guess who's number 2? Irvin Magic Johnson with 3.9. And then tied for third, you got names like Isaiah Thomas, John Wall is in there. Finally, we finna see him hoop again. And James Harden. They're all tied for third with 3.8. Allen Iverson is at fourth with 3.6 per game. And at fifth is a guy y'all might know that I've mentioned numerous times in my defense of Russell Westbrook, and that's LeBron Raymond James Sr. He's tied for fifth all time with 3.5 turnovers per game. So what does this show us? If you handle the rock a lot, if you're one of these NBA players who is tasked with making a lot of decisions, quite often you're going to turn that ball over. Because basically, roughly, all of these cats are averaging about 4 turnovers a game. Russ, 4.1, you round, that's 4. Magic, 3.9, that's 4. Zeke, Harden, John Wall, 3.8, that's 4. Iverson, 3.6, that's 4. LeBron, 3.5, that's 4. What the fuck we talking about? I'm telling you, big sports media runs with a narrative. Social media runs with a narrative. LeBron stands run with a narrative. Too many of my Laker fans run with a narrative. It just wasn't a good fit. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it just wasn't a good fit. Russ does not fit with LeBron. So I say to you, if he doesn't fit, it's time to try some other shit. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTeesLLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.